Hello and welcome aboard BDE Travels in our Camino de Santiago. In our previous episode, we reached the town of Astorga. There we saw some of the Roman ruins, we observed some of the murals, we did a personal guided tour with the owner of Casa Tepas, we visited the Gaudi Palace, we had dinner at Las Termas restaurant. In this first episode, we leave the town of Astorga. We'll follow another pilgrim outside of town, we'll walk by the city of Valdeviejas, and continue our walk to Murias de Arecibaldo. We'll follow the path until Santa Catalina de Somosa, we'll cross the town of El Ganzo. In our second episode, we'll make a short stop just before Rabanal del Camino. There, Anielis posed as a pilgrim. Then we continue to walk up the mountain up to Foncebadon. There we have a medieval dinner. At the end of the night, we met with Nelson and Laura and a group of her friends from Italy. There we grabbed guitars and we started playing even La Bamba in Spain. Finally, Amaris and I walked to Cruz de Ferro for a very emotional afternoon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel as we continue here on BDE Travels in the Camino de Santiago.
Well, good morning, folks. On day 24, I believe. If it's not day 24, I'll put it somewhere around here and make sure that we'll get the number right. We're leaving from Astorga, heading to Foncebadon. It's a cloudy day. Should be sunny by the time we get there, and it's cold. You see me, I got a jacket now. Seems like the weather's been changing a little bit now. Couple of things for today. Should be taking the alternate route, as I was mentioning on previous videos, and that way you guys will get a chance to see the different parts of the Camino. Great city, Astorga, lots of things to do. Just make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe now so you get the notifications of all the videos that we're gonna complete here in the Camino. We're gonna be doing, finishing up the Camino de Santiago, Camino Frances. We're gonna go straight into Camino Primitivo. I might add Camino de San Salvador, which starts from Leon. It goes to Gijon, to Oviedo, and then from Oviedo you catch the Primitivo and come down to Santiago de Compostela. So we're leaving. It's 9 a.m. in the morning. Well, it is in the morning. It's 9 a.m. and we're leaving right now. And just a few pilgrims. So enjoy our Camino de Santiago here on BDE Travels. Well, folks, now leaving Astorga and entering Valdeviejas. Valdeviejas, it's a very small town. What you do is you come around on the edge of it. You're not going to go in the town per se, because this part of the Camino actually parallels the main road, which is the LE 142. And we just crossed the 1 kilometer mark off of Astorga, and we'll continue. There'll be a point in time straight ahead that there's a bifurcation. You can take the left, which parallels the main road, or the right, which is the alternative route. And today we're going to choose the alternative route, so you guys can see both on the same video. So stay with us here on BDE Travels, enjoying the Camino de Santiago. It's a beautiful day, even though it's a little bit cloudy.
This little church dates from the 16th century. It has a very peculiar inscription in one of the walls. Pilgrims leave a gift in this holy Ecce Homo, which is Latin for behold the man, the words of Pontius Pilate about Jesus enduring the crucifixion, and you will see your deliverance.
Folks, when you get to this point, as the sign says Camino de Santiago and Murias de Arecibaldo, you're gonna come to a stop, and then you gotta cross the main road. It's a little bit dangerous, so be careful when you cross on both sides. And there's a bridge further up ahead is the division.
A gradual ascent begins from this point until you get to Rabanal del Camino. After Rabanal del Camino, it gets a lot steeper.
Well, folks, just crossing the town of Murias de Rechivaldo, and they have a couple of albergues in there. Few dogs that you can be careful of. And further up ahead, there should be a bifurcation taking you to the alternate route. So you can either go to the town, I think it was Valdeviejas, or come to this town, and it will take you on the other path. Actually, the arrows will bring you to this side, but if you follow the video that I did, I went on the other side the first time. Now I'm taking the regular route. So I guess I did the alternate route first and then this one, but who's counting? Stay with us here in BDE Travels, couple of burgers, and we're enjoying the day. Well, folks, leaving Murias de Rechivaldo, it's just a straight dirt road. Not much to see other than lots of pine trees, but it's a good, I'll say 2 kilometers down that way, and I gotta still about another 2 kilometers down that way, and it's basically the same thing that we are walking in right now. I saw 2 Chinese pilgrims back there, and that's it. That's I saw one guy in the morning leaving Astorga. And for today, that's as many pilgrims as I've seen. So, you know, sometimes the Camino is good to be all alone, and sometimes the Camino is good to have somebody to walk with. So, you know, you get to talk to people, learn the different cultures, but you also get time to meditate and think about or ponder upon things in your life. So we're here in the middle of the Camino de Santiago. Stay with us here in BDE Travels. But folks, if you were doing the other route, you'll be coming through this road over here, and then you're gonna join the road here at this point in time. So we got, let's see, 256.4 kilometers to go. These are the towns: Santa Catalina, El Ganzo, and then Rabanal del Camino. So if you were doing the alternate route, you would join the road, the main road here. On the other side, I'm going to show you at the end of the video that you have a couple of towns with nice churches to go to. Over here on this side, I think what it does is just goes around the main road, so that you're not with the cars before you enter to the next town. So coming up on the next town here very soon. Enjoy the Camino de Santiago.
We're approaching the town of Santa Catalina de Somosa. Back in the day, it had a pilgrim's hospital. Its parochial church of Santa Maria dates from the year 1708, and it was reformed in 1982.
Well, folks, here on the Camino de Santiago again, we left Murias de Rechivaldo or something like that, and we're going to Santa Catalina de Somosa, and the city of Astorga is back there behind me somewhere. Some people were saying that it was tough to come up this way, but it's just a gradual climb. I mean, it's kind of long, but nothing very steep. It's pretty much you're walking along the road, but it's not tough. Leaving the city of Astorga, you go out through a couple of streets, and then the next town is very close by. It's like 1 kilometer, 1.5, something like that. Then you hit the place there where we filmed back there. There's a gas station on the right, so if you need to take a snack, go ahead and take a snack. And then later on, you just back on pretty much this road. This road leads you all the way to the next town, which I can see out in the distance. But it's not tough. This morning it was 50 degrees. Right now it went up. It's like 79 degrees right now. So I'm gonna lose this long sleeve shirt and continue here on the Camino de Santiago. Well, folks, getting into the next town, Santa Catalina de Somosa, and very nice looking town from out here. It's got the a small church at the beginning there. Today I've seen a couple of more pilgrims. I've seen like 4 so far, and the Camino. So here it is, Santa Catalina de Somosa. It's the next town. Then we go to El Ganzo, will be the next town after that. Getting into town, as you get into town, there's an albergue with a restaurant in there, right in front of the church. A couple of people. Well, in Santa Catalina de Somosa, there were a couple of bars open early this morning, so that's a good sign. Other than that, we're just leaving the town now and continue. And I see at the distance, interesting, I think that's Nelson down there. We'll see if we can talk to him. All right, folks, we're approaching the next town, El Ganzo. They have La Posada de Gaspar. Apparently it's another place where you can stay. I'm not recording a lot of footage because these towns are very much alike. Once you see them one, you see them all. Just a few intricacies that make a difference of them, but for the most part it's just one straight road between the buildings, people, a couple of bars, a couple of restaurants, and the albergues. That's about it. But I'm gonna fly the drone here just to show you El Ganzo from the air, and stay with us here on BDE Travels.
Well, folks, this is the end of episode 1 on our way from Astorga to Foncebadon. In our second episode, we'll make a short stop just before Rabanal del Camino. We'll reach the town of Foncebadon. We'll have dinner at a medieval tavern. We'll spend a very emotional time at the Cruz de Ferro and enjoy a time with Nelson and our friends from Italy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel as we continue here on BDE Travels in the Camino de Santiago.